Hello everyone, my name is Wolfman Mozzie and welcome back to Peglin. I've been playing this game a little bit, well, not really a little bit. I've been playing this game a lot in my free time and I've been really enjoying it. I'm still on Crucible level 4. I have died to that freaking wall so many times. We meet again, you structurally sound bastard. Damn it. Today, we're going to conquer it. Maybe, we'll see, I don't know. If you are new to the channel, or if you're watching and not subscribed, why don't you go ahead and click on that subscribe button down below. Maybe leave a like, comment, I would appreciate it. But, without any further delay, let's go ahead and jump into Peglin. Yeah, Crucible level 3. I really want to max this out. I guess, well, I'm assuming this is the max as of right now, and it's going to get further, but I don't know. We'll find out. What items do we have? The Refilibuster, which is pretty good. That one's fun. You can discard one additional orb. That one's pretty good. But I think I'm gonna go with popcorn, because popping corn is just really handy. It just, I don't know. Being able to heal is really strong. Fast forward, please. I think it just makes a build very strong. Much stronger. Alright. We've got our additional stone. I really like this layout. It's very easy. You can get some really good combos going. Oh. Refreshing it is key though. I'll just get this refresh manually, hopefully. I missed. I'm just gonna hit the crit. It wasn't great. Can I hit the refresh now? Yeah, sure can. Since he only has 4 health, I'm not gonna worry about trying to get it through here and rock back and forth. Now we are. I missed the crit. Dang it. Just kind of going through the motions of the first level. Hopefully not going to take too much damage. Yeah, get that crit. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, we'll hit the crit manually. Boom, refresh. Lovely. Slime is very dead. Kind of hoping to bounce to get that refresh, but we'll just do it. Ow, ow. We'll just do it manually. Crit? Nope. Yeah, there we go. Go. All right. I think we might get the mem orb. Or, well, I haven't done bombs in a while, actually. Bomb orb or mem orb? Let's go mem orb. I really like upgrading it to level 3 that you can just keep using it over and over and over again. We're gonna go to the right and try and get, oopsie. Try and get the chest. Get them good health. Yeah, we'll activate the bomb so we can set it off whenever we want. I actually did a run the other day and I found a new artifact I hadn't seen yet. It's, I don't know how much time I have in this game. Actually, let me look. Oh, actually, I don't think the Steam timer calculates like before it went to full release. I don't know how much time I spent, because I spent quite a bit of time in, it's not technically still in early access, is it? Oh, it is in early access, okay. I spent a lot of time in the, I guess the demo, Yeah, I guess it'd be technically the demo because it's early access still, but it was whatever came before the early access launch, the 1.0 launch. So that would have been the demo, I guess. Either way, I spent quite a bit of time in this game. But having said that, I'm still finding new items. Now, granted, they're still adding new items, so I don't know when they added that artifact. I don't remember what it did, sadly. Hopefully we'll see it again. I just remember seeing it and being like, I haven't seen this yet. And it made me really excited. Why does the orb... Oh, because I accidentally hit the F key. I'll say, why does everything seem slower? Because I'm used to it being on the 1.5 speed. That's a really bad bounce. Yeah. Oh. Oh. And then the crit dagger, and that should be enough. Yeah, it's enough. Wunderbar. We'll upgrade. Boom. Yeah, because right now you can only use it once per battle. Oh, they did change. Well, I'll finish with that. And then tier 3, you get you can repeatedly use it. I keep doing that. I did find out that they changed. Well, I knew they changed the docked orb, but I didn't know how exactly. But I found out that they changed originally the docked orb. When you use it, it consumed it permanently. So you don't get it. Why is it? Oh, the speed changed again. I don't think I hit F. Huh. That's strange. I'll have to keep an eye out that. I don't know why it turned to normal speed again. They changed the docked orb, so now you can use it once per fight. So at the end of your battle, or once per battle, at the end of the battle, or your next battle, you'll have it again, so it doesn't permanently remove it from your deck, which is nice. I feel like it, well, at least personally, I never took the docked orb because I didn't want... I don't know, I didn't think it was worth taking an orb that you could use once and then it just was removed from your deck. So, I'm glad they changed that. I should have selected the other bat. That was silly. So now I'm much more likely to take it. Because as before, I'd prefer the, like, Nosferatu orb. Oh, bummer. Even though that orb does damage to you, it does it to the Peglin and then heals, so it's a little dicier. But yeah, now you can, it removes this entirely, so you can just keep using it in the fight. I think I need to go right now. Yeah, I do. I really like these enemies. Little tree dudes. They're cool. They're a neat mechanic too. Once you defeat them, they block wherever. So like if he died right here, he'll fall over and he's like a log then, and it still has 300. It might be 300 health or 3. It might just be the same health, but and he'll block anything. So if he died here and we shot the stone to attack the next guy, it would hit him first. You'll see. I think it's a cool mechanic though. Ooh. Throw it down here in the hopes of maybe getting the crit. Got it. What am I gonna do? Nope, I'm not gonna do enough damage. Ten damage? Yeah, 10 damage. Lovely. So, it doesn't really matter here. Oops, I'm trying to click on the body. But he fell over and he's an obstacle now. But he already, the second one already went past him, so it doesn't matter. Oh, it is 300 health. I thought it was 300. Boom, that was a terrible shot. I'm taking a lot of damage, but that popcorn is really helping to keep us in a reasonable health range. Good lord, he's still alive. Shots are butts. Okay, he's dead now. Mazel tov. Yeah, I'll go with the crit dagger, why not? Need to go right again. Cool. I'm right for this last one. To get that good artifact. The old Bryce Lightning. You know, the lightning ball. Level 2. Level 2. Treasure chest. Treasure! Cookie. Yeah, just more healing. I won't say no to that. Might actually go for that elite fight too. Let's... Yeah, this is fine, I guess. I was kind of thinking about using the lightning ball instead, but... Nah. Are we gonna kill a spider? No. Oh yeah, we did. Hell yeah. I'm gonna hit that in the hopes of getting a crit. I very much doubt we're gonna get a crit now looking at this, but... It was worth a try. I wanna hit this bomb, because it'll take out a lot of enemies. Take care of all the bats in the green slime. Well, except for that bat. That bat's a survivor. At the time of this recording, I don't know what's going to be posted because I actually have a pretty good backlog of videos right now, which is really good because I'm going on vacation soon, taking a trip, so I'll be gone for a week. But there will be videos posted then. I'll have them set to release on a schedule, but I won't be responding to comments. Not until I get back. When I get back, I will absolutely respond to comments. I try and be really good about that. But when this reason I brought another just go like all out healing. You know what? Sure, why not? Depending on when this comes out, right now is the Steam Summer Sale. So super excited about that. I picked up 2 games so far. I picked up Inscription, which I actually played like I played the Inscription demo and immediately bought the game. I was like, okay, nope, I want this game. Post-battle healing, yeah, that's fine. Let's go for the elite fight. And I picked up another game. What was it? Gordian Quest? It's a game that I've had my eye on for a while. Mostly because the art style. The art style looks really cool. And I didn't know much about the gameplay. Do I want to use this on the front one? Yeah, why not? That's fine. And I saw and found out that they had a roguelike mode as well as a like standard campaign. So I was like, yeah, okay. And it's on sale for the Steam Summer Sale, so I picked it up. So I'll be playing that at some point. I'll probably do a video on it. I don't know when, but we'll see. At least on the roguelike. Roguelike mode. I've actually been going back and playing some other games that I've just had in my library. Like I went back and I actually do have some videos of this on my channel. I went back and started playing more Darkest Dungeon 2. Just because I didn't give it much of a chance. If there's a game that I know I'm going to want to play and record, I usually save a lot of it and only play it when I'm recording. But it didn't, I don't know. It didn't hit as hard as Darkest Dungeon 1. Darkest Dungeon 1 is one of my favorite games. And I actually am thinking about going back and playing more Darkest Dungeon 1. Someone who brought it up, I believe it was Always Evil Gaming, asked me in one of the comments, I don't remember what video it was, if I've ever played Darkest Dungeon, because he recently started watching some playthroughs, or he's been watching playthroughs, and yeah, I absolutely love that game. And ever since he brought it up, I was like, man, I should go back and play more Darkest Dungeon. So shout out to him. He's a content creator who does horror games for the most part, Resident Evil playthroughs, and some speedruns too, which I have been watching and thoroughly enjoying. Speedruns are so fascinating to me. I don't know if I could ever do one myself, but I just love watching them. Anyway, but yeah, ever since he said that, I really kind of had the urge to go back and play Darkest Dungeon 1. But again, I feel like I didn't give Darkest Dungeon... Oh, nice. Oh, so, okay. The Rallying Heart applies to the health reward as well. Okay, good to know. Activate nearby pit. Oh, really? First find. Let's go with this one. Refreshing potion sounds cool. But yeah, I feel like Darkest Dungeon 2, I didn't give a fair chance. Now, it is still in early access, so I'm curious to see how much they add. But Darkest Dungeon 2 is very different from Darkest Dungeon 1, and I still don't know if I like it or not. Let's go with, yeah, let's upgrade that one. Get a little bit more healing. Darkest Dungeon 1 has there's an element to your roster. Like the hero, I think they're called heroes. But the heroes or characters that you have a big roster of them. They're each unique. I like to name them to give them kind of more of a personal connection. Question heal, sure. Thank you. Yeah, you get a fight, sure. Oh, it's a strong fight. Okay. But yeah, kind of like XCOM 2. I liked naming characters because it gives more emotional connection to them. Same thing with Chaos Gates, the Warhammer 40k Chaos Gates that I'm playing now, and I don't know, it just gives them more personality in my opinion. And Darkest Dungeon 1, that was a huge factor. In Darkest Dungeon 2, it doesn't seem to be the case, because each new run you have a new hero, so you don't at least I didn't feel personally attached to it. That Minotaur moved really far, really fast. I don't remember him moving that fast, but okay. I feel like you didn't have emotional attachment to him, like in Darkest Dungeon 1. Now, having said that, I think Darkest Dungeon 2 is a phenomenal game. It's just different, which is a good thing in my opinion. But I want to give it more love, more time, and see, I don't know, see all the aspects of it and see if my opinion changes. Right now, as it sits, I like Darkest Dungeon 1 more. Ow. I think it's gonna be a bad crit, but we'll just do it. That's enough. Cool. Is this that? Yeah, oh my gorb. Bramble. Another Memorb. We can do another Memorb, yeah, why not? Increase max health by 25. Gain +1/+1. Yeah, I'll go +1/+1. That seems spicy. Maybe I should have healed. Shake the tree. I think shaking the tree gives us an egg. I guess we'll take it. The egg. I'll show you when we get into the fight. The egg. Yeah, heals you for each peg hits. Something it doesn't show there, though. Permanently breaks when hitting something solid. Now, these aren't solid. So if it passes through there, does it count as... Because they're not technically pegs. I wonder if it counts as hitting something. Well, let's find out. I'm curious. Oh, is that the tier 1 or is that the tier 3? It's tier 3. Okay. Wham, wham. Wham, wham. Oh. Ew. Our speed hasn't changed again. I guess I must have hit the F key to change the speed on accident. I don't know. I don't know, man. That refresh, was it refresh? Yeah, refreshing punch. think I said potion the first time, but refreshing punch is really nice. It's quite handy. Boom, boom. There's also so many mods in Darkest Dungeon. It's one of the first games that I actually messed around the mods with. That and Fallout 4, actually. Yeah, Darkest Dungeon and Fallout 4 were the first games that I really messed around with the mods. Fallout 4 mods were terrible, unless you get like the third party, like I think it's called the Nexus program. So if I shoot this, it's gonna break, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so it does count for hitting these like slime parts. I need to be careful. This is not going very well. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, it's dead. Nice. But yeah, the Fallout 4 is really weird. They tried to do a workshop that you had to like pay to either for the mods or to have access to the mods. I don't remember exactly. It was a garbage system, so I was just like, no. But then they had some free ones, and the free ones were okay, but a lot of them were garbage. I think I'm gonna go with Electromagnet. We haven't used it in quite a while. Yeah, let's go for it. It's a really strong item. But yeah, if you have the Nexus, which has a bunch of mods for other games, Skyrim and like the different Fallouts, like New Vegas and Fallout 4 and Fallout 3, and a lot of them are pretty cool. I haven't personally used Nexus because I've always been really hesitant with downloading programs like that on my computer. But from what I've seen and what other people have told me, it seems like a really good program. But either way, I use some of the free mods in Fallout 4, and then there's a ton of mods in Darkest Dungeon. A lot of really cool mods. I'm gonna try and get that refresh. Boom. Lovely. So I've been thinking about going back and checking out all of the, not all the mods. There's too many for all. Checking out some of the mods for Darkest Dungeon. Because the developer of Darkest Dungeon, it's a studio called Red Hook. They did they're doing a mod showcase, which every week they'll showcase off 2 or 3, a couple mods. And I thought maybe going back and like picking some of those mods. Originally I was like all of those mods, and then I found out they've done like 130 plus episodes of the weekly showcase, so it's a lot of mods. But I do want to go back and look at some of them. Some of them are like total fan service that it's just like there's like one class is the let's use what was the Warren? No, Warden? It was essentially a knight. They were kind of sword and shield kind of class. And there was a skin that you can get, a mod that was just a cosmetic skin to turn them into the Dark Souls 3 like default skin. If you guys remember, or if you played Dark Souls 3, like the armor that they showcased in the trailer, that armor. So it was just purely cosmetic, but there's other mods that add like actual classes to the game and enemies and bosses. So it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I thought maybe looking at those again would be fun. I don't know if you guys would think it'd be interesting on YouTube. If you do, leave a comment below. Let me know if you are interested in seeing some of those mods, or if you have some mods that you played with that you really enjoyed and would recommend. I'd appreciate it. But I thought about just doing it in my free time. I have so many games in my backlog, though. I feel like everyone does. With Steam sales, it's just so easy to build up such a catalog of games. I have so many I haven't even touched yet that I really want to get to. I also have some games that I have played that I want to get back to, like Darkest Dungeon 2. Or Wasteland 3 is another one that I really want to go back and play. I feel like I need to finish Warhammer 40k Chaos Gates before I do that, though. All right. I've been talking about a lot of random stuff in this episode. Video games just get me excited, you know? That was a really good roll. Wow, okay. I think I'm gonna just keep upgrading this mem orb. Try and get it to level 3 as well. Get it nice and strong. We want to go on that right side. All those question marks look juicy. This is level 2. Sure, why not? Why not? Good lord. Oh, I should have selected a different target. No. That's okay. Actually, I want to select that target. We don't really need to heal. And the stone does more damage anyways, so... Another stone. Sure. Good lord. That's why I love the electromagnet. One of my favorite pairings is the electromagnet and the giving gift. It's the one that makes all pegs durable. So you have to hit pegs 3 times before they are destroyed. It is very strong and very good. It's good by itself, but with the electromagnet, it's just tasty. So tasty. Oh, kind of hoping to hit that refresh, but okay. Okay. Go for the crit. Yay! Boom. Boom. I've been trying to hit that refresh forever. Now that all the pegs are gone around it, let's go for it. Yeah, it's gonna make our mem orb so strong. Oh, that wasn't a very good roll. Bummer. But yeah, what games have you guys picked up on the Steam Summer Sale? Or what games are you looking to get? Now, granted, by the time this video comes out, the Steam Summer Sale might be over, so that's so let me rephrase the question. What games did you get with the Steam Summer Sale? Not which games are you excited for? Nah, excited for, God, you know, it's all the same. Remove an orb? Sure. We'll remove a stone. Why not? Why not remove a stone? Okay. Boom, boom. I don't really need a heal, so we'll go ahead and just toss that for now. So many good ones. I think I got a message the other day that Dying Light 2 was on sale. It's a game I'm gonna wait on. I really liked Dying Light 1. The first one was a lot of fun. But it's also a game that I can live without until it goes on like a massive sale. Probably when it gets to the point of like $20, I'll probably look at getting it. Because I'm in no rush to play it now. It's, you know, I can wait. God, it makes me think of Dead Island. What a fun zombie game. I really liked it. I think that it overall it got mixed reviews. But Dying Light 2 Riptide is really good. It's one of my, well, I don't want to say it's one of my favorite zombie games, but no, I think I'm comfortable enough saying that it's one of my favorite zombie games. A lot of people, actually, well, I don't know if a lot of people, but one of my friends really doesn't like that game just because of the movement. It makes him motion sick, which is understandable. It has, if you've never played Dead Island, it is a zombie game with first-person parkour-ish movement, Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. Dying Light has parkour movement, kind of like Mirror's Edge, but Dead Island also has that same first-person perspective that some people get really motion sick with, and I get it. Let's go Splat Orb. Why not? Why not? But I really enjoyed Dead Island. Just the whole like RPG kind of element to it, with the loot and the craftable weapons and things like that. Melee attack, apply blind. Yeah, sure. Why not? Another artifact. Give me more items. All attacks get extra crit. Nice. Okay. I don't think I've seen that item before. That one's new. Oh, cool. Cool. And no, I don't want the poker chip. I remember the teaser video for Dead Island 3, and then the studio went under. I think I read an article that someone bought the rights to the game, but I might be wrong about that. The trailer was kind of out of control, but I was really excited to sink my teeth into another Dead Island, and it never happened. But hey, it's part of the industry, I guess. Let's go for the archer. Well, actually, let's go for you. Get some extra damage on the big boy. A boulder would be pretty good. Something with a lot of AoE damage would be good. Icicle would be good. What's the other one? It's is it the ghost one? Or maybe it's the echo one? There's a couple others that have like AoE damage. The boulder is just one of my favorites. Now that I said that about my favorite zombie game, I'm trying to think what is my favorite zombie game. I feel like it has to be Left 4 Dead. The Left 4 Dead games, 1 and 2. Just because they're so iconic and I spent so much time playing them. I don't know. It's a lot of good options out there. Dead Rising 1 was really good. Oh man, I don't know if I can pick. Mostly because there's so many different... I should have actually targeted that one. There's so many different genres of... Wow, that's a really bad throw. Of zombie games that... I don't know. It's hard to pick. Oh, the crit moved. Whoops. Having these durable pegs is actually really nice. Okay, well that guy's dead. Boom! Getting a refresh would be kind of nice. Or not. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a refresh, hopefully. Or not. I healed, so that's nice. And he missed? Yes. Yes. How did you... Come on. There we go. I have to hit the refresh. Wow, okay. That'll do. Pew. Ooh, okay. I'm still on the zombie game. Sorry, my brain is just fixated on this. I think my favorite zombie game, and I don't... Some people might disagree in terms of it's a zombie game. Sis, sure. Last of Us. I haven't played Last of Us 2, but Last of Us 1 might be my favorite zombie game. And I would argue that those are zombies. I think a lot of, like, technically they're not, but I don't know. I'm gonna say yes. Oh, we meet the wall again. Well, hello, you bastard. Now persist, did they change how persist works? Can be used X times before the next spawn. Discarding this orb will skip all remaining persist levels. No, I think it's still the same. I don't know why it didn't synergize with the docked orb the way I thought it was going to. I may have missed something on that, but that's fine. It's fine. This is our redemption arc. This is our opportunity to kill this wall. We've got good damage, especially with the mem orb cranking up, but we just gotta make sure that that we don't waste too much time. Boom, 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 boom. Last time I faced him and lost, I think it was because I had the durable pegs and it started making slopes, so the bounces were like really bad and not doing damage. It was really awkward. It's the one time having durable pegs did not work in my favor. It seems to be good damage. 300? About 400 damage. 402, if I counted correctly. If my math is correct. And the mem orb should do tons of damage. I actually might discard this next stone. Strictly for the mem orb. 285 free damage. It's free! Yeah. Yeah, we're good. I don't know, the wall has a lot of health. I think we're good, but we'll see. Stuck on those durable pegs, huh? Hit a crit? Hmm? Possibly a crit? No. I think it's lost its electromagnetism. Oh, don't fall down that hole. No. Exactly what I needed not to happen. They can get to that refresh. Yes. It hits so many pegs when you hit the refresh. That's crazy. Okay. He's about halfway to us and we've already done half his health. I think we're in a good spot. To jinx it immediately, I think we're gonna win. Oh, don't, no. That damage is really bad. That was too, but at least we did 600 damage with it. I really want to get to that refresh. That's gonna bounce out, yeah. Oh, balls. No, because healing doesn't matter. Just get in there. Get on in there. Please get that yes, get the refresh. I think we're good. May actually kill him in this one shot. Yep, we totally did. Oh, yes. Success. Let's give the bomb orb maybe. Activates. Bang. Ooh, this actually might be an interesting orb with the magnet. Yeah, let's go ahead and choose that. Uh-oh. Oh, it's multi-shot. -1 orb discard. Contains 1 less refresh. No, I actually really like having the refreshes. Yeah, we'll go with this one. Down to the abyss. We're gonna get a full clear? Whoa. Yeah, we just can't discard. That's fine. Well, it might... yeah. It's okay. Just have to use what we got, but... sometimes that may not work in our favor, but I think it's okay for now. I'm very interested to see how this morbid orb works with the electromagnet. I have a feeling it's a good combo, but just because I have a feeling, that doesn't mean it's actually gonna work. Wait, activates as it passes through them. Okay. It's just gonna hit more stuff. I didn't have any, like... well, actually, no. There was pull to it. It may not be pulled as hard by the crits and bombs and stuff, because it seemed to have pretty standard pathing. Might be... I don't know. I'll have to use it again and see. Pew! Oh, we only had to do 20 damage? Yeah. Dunzo. What is it when it's upgraded? Just more damage? Yeah, sure. Just get more damage. Why not? More damage is more better. Treasure chest. Sure. Refill buster? Why not? We might go for the elite fight. Boom. This has a redirect, right? Yeah. Bounces damage back at us. Oh, it's dead. Okay, never mind. It's dead. I don't really... oh, I guess I'll take a Doctor Orb. Sure, why not? Ooh, this is kind of rough. Yeah, elite fight. Let's go. What is that thing? I've never seen it before. Oh, it's standing on its hands? Is that what's happening? Oh, we're upside down. Oh, how cool. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. Oh, I didn't really need to heal, but oh well. That's cool. I like that. Oh, it's fast. Okay. I can't discard our okay. Nosfor Orb 2. That was a lot of health. Hopefully it doesn't hit that hard. It probably will. 12. That's a fair amount. That wasn't great damage. Okay. I really need to get that refresh. Come. There we go. I don't think it's gonna kill us, but that's still quite a bit of damage. Quite a bit of damage that I'm not okay with. That actually worked out really well. Wow, okay. It did so much damage. I'm gonna heal, just to be safe. 2 additional crits. Tax gain, +1 crit from every crit. Every crit peg on the board. Yeah, sure, why not? Oh, it's upside down. Interesting. Does it really matter which way we go? Not really. I'm just gonna go this way. Doom, doom. Crisscross. Icicle. Necromancy. Okay, that's the one that only hits the bombs or the spent pegs. Only hits all others can target. Huh. Yeah, let's try the concentration orb. Okay, we'll take the icicle. That's fine. Oh, it moves. That's interesting. How cool. Duplicate an orb? Sure. Why don't we just do... Yeah, duplicate a mem orb. Let's have... Oh, actually, I want to go to the right. Because it's one extra fight before a chest. There we go. Then we can get one of these chests. Doesn't matter which one. Spiders. Spider-Man. Oh, and invisible bats. Oh, I was hoping to bounce back out for that refresh, but that's okay. That's okay. This build actually might be okay with the sapper bombs. The mega bombs. Because we do heal quite a bit. I don't know if we need more damage. I mean, well, you can always use more damage. What am I saying? I'm not gonna say no to more damage. Yeah, plenty of damage. Plus, having mega bombs just gives us a chance to kill ourselves. That's something I don't really want. Actually, either, yeah. Either one's fine, so we'll just go right down the middle. Let fate decide. We just need to go to the right so we can get the 2 question marks on the right side. Yeah, sure. Bombs deal 10 more damage. Alright. Yeah. Oh, I think these guys are really fast. Yeah, yeah, they are. Okay, that's one down. Ew, that was terrible. Terrible shot. I don't think I'm gonna hit a crit. Wait, nope, no crit. Aww. Dang it. Well, he's missing quite frequently, so... Ah, almost. It's a bad shot and still got over 100 damage. It's not terrible. $219 extra damage. Lovely. Do it again. Can I? Nope. Can I hit that refresh? Sure can't. Hit that one though. Oh yeah, got both. Nice. Nice. The multi-ball, I think it's gonna be a lot of fun. Doesn't do as much damage, but it's fun just to see all the balls bounce around. Nope. Fight completed. Wait, what does this do? It's just more damage, okay. Slime for every 3 hits, plus more damage. Get, the multi-ball. There we go. Nailed it. Oh, this one's fun. The invisible pegs. Are there invisible enemies too? I have a feeling there are. Oh, maybe not. There are, yeah. I thought there was. Oh, the splat orb is making him invisible. That's cool. I don't know how many enemies are in front of us. Oh, and the taunting totem thing makes it so we can't select them to see. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them, it looked like. Can I hit that crit? Sure did. Wait, I didn't? The refresh peg hit the crit. I guess we're gonna find out. If it goes through all enemies, it's a crit. It was a crit. Cool. The numbers didn't look red though. Yeah, they don't look red here. That might just be because of the like purple filter that's over it or something. Oh, one of them's still alive. For how much longer though? Take 900 damage. Wait, what happened? It didn't look like it fired the orb at all. Oh, it's not selected to an enemy? So it's not gonna deal damage? Is that how that works? That's exactly how it works. I can't, oops, I didn't mean to click there, but because it's a target I can't see, I can't select it. So it just has to be one of these, like, orbs that just fires from left to right. That's interesting. I did not know that. I kind of don't want any orbs, but yeah, I'm gonna skip actually. Overflow, the longer your orb is in flight, that one's kind of cool, but overflow is just too good. It's just too good. Okay, that hurt. Yeah. Nailed it. Boom, boom. Pray to receive power plus orb. Force 1 stone. I'll just force 1 stone. Get rid of it. Take the stone. I will take it. Yes. Yes, please. And mega bombs? Oh, you shouldn't have. That's quite a bit of bombs. I gotta be careful of these little bastards, because they blow up if they get too close. Well, I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. I think I'm just gonna heal. I don't think we need anything else. Not orb-wise. I think we have a couple more orbs we can upgrade, but I don't think we need more orbs. I don't think I've seen this one. The walls corridor appear to be tearing, revealing worlds that look very similar to your own. The tears grow larger and larger as you progress, revealing countless monsters. Near the end of the corridor, you see a forest boss through the Peglin-sized tear. Sure. I think we just face a tier 1 boss. Yeah, tier 1 boss. Cool. I haven't seen this encounter before. I think we're gonna make quick work of him. Yeah. Upgrade orb. Let's go with the multi-orb. Whenever you lose health, deal 2 times that amount of damage to all. Okay, yeah, sure. Why not? That's kind of cool. Let's face one of the beginning bosses again. Good lord, over 2,000 on our first shot. Okay. I'm gonna select this one because I think the overflow will go straight through. Yes, I was gonna say, please hit that crit. And the refresh you shouldn't have. We were doing so much damage. That is lovely. Ow. Ow. Yeah, this already has over plus 151 damage. That's really good for our third shot. Oh, whoops. I'm seeing if I can select which one just from this right side. Oopsie. Oh, I was hoping for a refresh. No refresh. Kinda wanna hit that bomb. Because that'll kill two sides. Oh, it's 160 damage. Okay, never mind. As you were, game. Let's try to hit that refresh. Did not go so well. Pew, pew, pew. I really need that refresh. Yeah, let's fire multi-ball at it, why not? All those orbs and no crit? Dang it. One side left. That side's actually pretty healthy too. Not so much anymore. Let's go! We beat it! Yes! Crucible level 4. What is it? What is it? Misnavigation damage. Oh! So if you, when you fire to navigate either right or left, those fire areas, they do 5 damage instead of 2 now. That's kind of cool. That's what 2 damage wasn't that much. It was just like, whatever. Well, like I said in the beginning of the video, we got a win. I'm pretty sure I said that in the last 2 videos, and they didn't go as planned, but I'm gonna call it this time. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoy. You have yourself a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next video.